Hello everyone and welcome back to the Man's Kitchen. Today I'm going to make homemade Jello. Alright guys, so just like that picture, we're going to make homemade Jello. And now camera wife Heather is extremely against this because there's only one ingredient I have right now because we still don't know what flavors of Jello we're going to make. We got to do our groceries for the days, for the week still. So I'm getting the chicken feet on. Yeah, that's right. I've got 10 pounds of chicken feet in this pot behind me. So, what are the steps? Well, I'll tell you right after we get some of this housekeeping done. If you like this video, you gotta hit the like button. If you want to subscribe to this channel, well, you gotta hit that subscribe button, hit the bell icon, leave a comment below, and follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Now that all that's out of the way, let's get back to the Jello. Okay, so I got 10 pounds of feet in my pot. I gotta blanch them. Otherwise, the proteins are going to make it very messy, scummy, gross. It's gonna be disgusting. So when we make a stock, we have two choices. We can roast our chicken bones for half hour or so, get them browned. That cooks out the protein. That gives you an amber stock, and that's going to put too much flavor in our gelatin. We're trying to keep it neutral, so that way the fruit flavor can really shine forward, because nobody wants to eat chicken-flavored Jello, even though that's what it's made out of. Or horses back in the day, I think. Anyways, what we're going to do then is we're going to do the method of blanching it for a clear stock, which is going to be filling the pot up with cold water, bringing it to a boil, and then discarding the first water. Then we're going to refill it with fresh cold water. Then we're going to bring that to a boil, down to a simmer for about 4 hours. And what that's going to do is allow maximum extraction of all the gelatin and collagen from the joints inside of the feet. And the feet are perfect for this because they're basically just bone. There's not a lot of stuff that's going to make this over chicken flavor. Alright, so we're going to fill our pot up with cold water next. So I'm going to add cold water to my pot of chicken feet, and the idea is we're going to bring it up to a full boil, shut it off, and then we're going to pull the feet out, rinse them off, get rid of the first water. You can see all the scum there. That's all the coagulated proteins that we don't want. And I'm going to, if I were smarter, I would have rinsed the sink out and just dumped everything in there because you don't need this water. So I'm going to put them all in that strainer, then put them back in the pot after, and I refilled it with fresh cold water. Now that they've been blanched, bring it to a boil, and I simmered it for about 4 hours. And that was to extract as much collagen as possible. You just want to make sure you're always skimming it off so you have nothing but clean water in there. And top up as necessary to keep all the feet underwater. When I was done this time, I don't need the feet anymore. So the feet went right into a garbage bag. Through a tiny strainer to make sure we get any impurities out. And I put them away. I got my... This was the next day, actually, because we had to go grocery shopping. So I have my bag of fruit in the little pot here, just stirring it up. And since this was the next day, I had to bring my gelatin back to a boil to loosen it up because it was really stiff. I added some sugar, basically brought that fruit to a boil, and then we dump it into the gelatin. And that is it. I give it a blitz, and then we're going to let it sit overnight in the fridge. It's the next day, and this sat up overnight. And when you tap it, it is very jiggly, the way Jello ought to be. So let's take a cut into this. See how, I'm not sure how we got to get this out. If it'll cut nice or not. Not sure if we used the right amount of fruit or not for it. I used a 608 gram bag in Canada. That's like the small bag of frozen fruit. I guess that translates to a 1.34 pound bag. I don't know how, you'd probably just be in ounces maybe. That'd be like something like 20 something, yeah, 20 ounces give or take. So, I was just gonna blow on it because I'm used to eating hot food. I think I could have doubled up the fruit. It's not that it tastes bad, it's that I can still taste a little bit of the chicken making its way through. But if you're into like paleo and from scratch and that kind of stuff, then this might do it for you. But definitely, and I only used half of the stock, gelatin stock in this. The other half is like pure. I thought I just used that up in a soup. So I got a real nice gelatinous soup there out of that. This, on the other hand, turn it into a fruit jello. Definitely I would either cut this in half again. So if you wanted to just buy one of those small bags, then I would use 2.5 pounds of feet for a small bag. Or I would get one of the large double bags for 5 pounds of feet, because this was 10 pounds of feet and I'm only using half of the gelatin rendered out of that. So that's definitely how I would work it. I would do 2.5 pounds of feet per small bag, because I think for the little bit of chicken taste that makes it through here, I think that just doubling the fruit quantity would be all you need to do. So that was This Week in the Man's Kitchen, and until next week, we'll see you then.